Are you having fun? I am. This is heavy stuff. Heavy stuff. So we have to remember that it's not our fault that this is how the world is the way that it is. We're just observing it. We're just wrapping our minds around what's actually happening out there. And that's tough to do. We've been on our track for a long time. A lot of stuff has taken shape that it's difficult to explain right now. Explaining is hard and exhausting. It's exhausting. It's not just mentally draining to try to make sense of all this stuff that is happening. It is emotionally draining to think that this is the world that we live in right now. Is there anything we can do about it? I'll admit, when I first learned all of these ideas, it really plunged me into a serious depression. And I don't use that word lightly. It was, cannot get out of bed, cannot have any motivation for my work, my school, my side passions, everything. When I started to learn how the world really works, it got me down. For years, it got me down. And it's only very recently that I started to realize that we can do something about it. We can do something serious about it. Besides commentate, speculate, and complain, we can change it. All of these ideas were created by people no smarter than you and I. If they came up with these ideas, then we can come up with better ones. They didn't know the problems that we're facing right now. They did not know what problems could possibly face a 2020 generation. So why do we rely on their ideas to guide our livelihood? We need ideas from 2020 to live in our post-2020 world. I'm sick of listening to Adam Smith, 250-year-old ideas, and Milton Friedman, 80-year-old ideas that are 40 years along. I'm sick of it. They didn't know. They didn't know anything. Let me tell you, what does our Constitution say about how we should handle the exchange of the nuclear codes from president to president should one president refuse to leave office? What do we do about the nuclear codes? I'll answer that for you. The Constitution doesn't say anything about the nuclear codes because they did not exist, and the idea of nuclear codes didn't even exist to those founding fathers, who, by the way, were just getting hammered right in the Constitution. So that's why we're here doing what we're doing. Because if it can't be fun, then it's not worth doing. But it's worth doing, so we're going to make it fun. That's Wealthy Nation in a nutshell. Shell nut, who knows? But we're all here. We all wake up every morning and got to do something with our time. So let's do something good. And let's do something good together. I think we can go pretty far. That's a Sunday thought for you. I love you, Wealthy Nation.